Hey guys, it's Cody with Home to Homestead, and today we're going to be doing a build and a product review of the Producer's Pride Chicken Cottage. So right now it's on sale with Tractor Supply. I get no affiliation from these guys. I just think it's a really cool product that's on sale, and for a chicken coop, it's made out of wood, pretty durable. It's very affordable at $150, so I wanted to get this video out so you guys could see it and take a look at it. If you guys hear any beeping behind me, that is the baby chicks. They are just raging right now just because I fed them. But yeah, so check out the video. We're going to speed through the build, but I'll go over some pros and cons at the end to kind of give some heads up on like why you should or should not buy this product. Anyways, stay tuned. Here we go. Alright guys, this is Cody out here, and we're going to do just a little walk around of this chicken coop. So this is the little Chicken Cottage by Producer's Pride, and I just got done building it, and I just kind of want to give my thoughts and opinions on it. So overall, good material, right? The material is pretty sturdy, especially for $150, a 6 chicken setup. And honestly, I would say that more could probably be in here. I don't want to say how many more, but this is a pretty big coop for $150. And you see the sliding door there. Really good, nice and easy, very smooth. And just kind of giving a little look here, you can see the lay-in boxes, the very big elevated roof, spacious kind of floor here. So if you have chickens that are free ranging or you've got them in a big pen, this will definitely work for housing them. You see the 2 nesting bar or roosting bars up there at the top. Pretty cool, pretty big. So there's a lot of pros to this. I'm gonna kind of go over the pros and then I'm gonna go over the cons. So the sliding door is cool, little, you know, makeshift lock with the carabiner there. Nothing super complicated, right? Pretty durable roof. Like I said, the materials, I was not super disappointed in the materials, right? Now, the problem we had with our first one was that everything was broken. However, we went back, got it situated with Tractor Supply. So another pro I want to give here is this little rain guard. So you see how I just kind of screwed it in. I overkill with the screws because I had a bunch of extra. But this is cool to kind of cover this gap underneath here, and you know, like, to keep the chickens nice and dry, keep your eggs and bedding in there nice and dry. A little lockable egg basket hatch, laying basket hatch. So it's pretty cool. Pretty tall, so you won't have to worry about, you know, the chickens seeing each other, dealing with each other. Nice little divider there. Overall, pretty good. Definitely better than the last coop I had. Not huge laying boxes, but, you know, good enough. Unless you've got some massive chickens, then you'll be fine. You know, it's got vents both sides. Once again, you know, pretty sturdy. This is fairly flimsy material, but, you know, I didn't buy it for this. I bought it for the overall construction. So yeah, I mean, I like it. Another pro, large open door here. See, opens up. It came with a PVC flooring, right? So you can remove this and clean out everything. Also, if you didn't want to take it out, you can just sweep it out. I think that's kind of a neat feature. That's something that my old chicken coop didn't have. It had like a tray and it was just a mess. But the flooring is actually underneath here, so it's protected. So that's kind of a cool feature that I'm digging. Once again, just a side view. So yeah, probably 4 chickens here, 4 chickens there. So I think you could do 8, even though it says 6. We got 2 of these. So yeah. Now I want to go over the cons. So there are a few. Once again, this is a $300 coop. Right now it's on Tractor Supply for $150. So that alone is a huge boost to me, right? It makes my tolerance for crap go way up. However, this is not a coop that I think one person can put together. You'll see in the early parts of the video, me and Angie will work on specifically the framing of this thing. So I could not get this front part and the side frames level, hold them all, and screw them all together, because you like this little level right here has to be exact, and I could not do this on my own, right? So you kind of need 2 people at least for that stage. Everything else you could do on your own. The second con, the directions. Man, the directions are terrible. I mean, some stuff's out of order, some stuff's not in any order, some stuff is just completely like vague, right? It just makes very little sense as to what you're supposed to be doing. It does take some interpretation. And once again, going to the 2 people thing, I think it'd be very interesting to have, or very good to have 2 people, just kind of get, you know, your thoughts on it. Just someone to sanity check you, because there was a couple times where Angie was like, hey, I think it's this way, and we kind of talked through it. The next pro, the floor. This isn't a huge one, or excuse me, the next con, this isn't a huge one. So this piece is one of 4 floor pieces that is supposed to line the floor. However, we could not get this in and keep everything together. It was just so tight, and I don't know, it's not a big deal, nothing super crazy. The floor is very sturdy, but it just seems like more difficult than it should be, and that can be frustrating to someone who's never done this before. And finally, my last con is this locking mechanism. Okay, so let me actually use this and prop this bad boy up here, and I will show you what I'm talking about. So you have your lock right here, right? And even though it's crooked, I didn't put that on, it just came that way. I guess I could take it off and make it a little bit better. But right here, you do put this on. So one, it doesn't tell you that you need to put this on underneath this locking mechanism piece, right? So I had to figure that out. I put it on, had to take it off, and then re-put it on. All right, so I've never personally used something like this. I've always had like a carabiner, heck, even a piece of wire, right? So you'll see when I take this down, if I can do this one-handed. All right, so the lock comes down, and it is a very odd system. So you have to kind of put it like that. Actually, hold on, I don't know if I can do this with one hand. Maybe I need to. So, boom. Well, I said I was gonna be able to do it with you guys. Oh, here we go. Boom, okay. So, sorry for the shift in the camera there. But as you can see, it goes like this. And it does work, right? I'm pulling on it pretty hard, it's not going anywhere. However, to me, it's just not intuitive, right? So boom, it falls down. After your latch comes down, pull it up, it doesn't go flush. You have to shove it in there, and boom, right? So I don't really like it. It doesn't seem intuitive, it seems more frustrating. But now that I know how to do it, I can do it a little bit quicker. But not a lot of major cons. I think it's, like I said, I think the biggest one is going to be, you know, you have to have someone for that first part. Overall though, for $150, you cannot complain. I am going to put some polyurethane on there and kind of just strengthen it so it's in the weather. I am probably going to get me a wagon and try to tractor these around the yard and see if that works. They're about 40 inches long and about 30 inches wide. I did the measurements yesterday. That's why the tape measure is there. One of the things we were thinking about was putting wheels on it, but as you can see, the legs are not super huge. So it wouldn't be super intuitive to put wheels on those guys because they probably couldn't support it. But overall, a very nice coupe. Like I said, for $150, it's very hard to beat. I would recommend getting them. They're on sale. The broke one that we had, I had to take back, and they were already sold out at a few different Tractor Supplies. So I'm gonna try to get this video up and get it posted soon. So if anybody's interested in getting one, you can go do it. Once again, this is the Chicken Cottage by Producer's Pride. I'll post a link below. Once again, I'm not affiliated with these guys. I get nothing from them, but I think this is a pretty good product for the price. And if you're like me, you don't trust yourself to build a whole lot of things. I'm still learning to be handy. Pretty neat little coupe. All right, well, this is Cody with Home to Homestead out here.